Hola, bonjour, bobuni, ni hao, ching tao, assalamu alaikum, nigga death, annyeonghaseyo. And I need to learn at least two more, but I've been a little busy in a good way. So I'm gonna move forth. And before I get started, I recommend you grab your tea, your blanket, your stroller, whatever you need to make yourself comfortable in the environment you're in to enjoy this video. You go ahead and do that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that, but I was like stroller, and I'm like, wait a minute, what stroller? You, I don't know why I said stroller. Maybe somebody about to have a baby, or I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. But congratulations. Okay. You know, if you my enemies, you know, that's nice. I'm talking myself. That's nice. I swear, man. Pray for me. I'm so goofy. Oh my God. Sometimes it gets on my nerves. But I am here, okay? And this is going to be like a little story time. But of course, you feel me? I'm not making anything up. I like to keep it 98% real. Can't tell you everything. Yeah. Say no, it's hmm. It just rhymed. So you know I had to say it, but let me like, oh, grab your say no. Got my Scooby snack. Hold on, let me light it. Did I just clear my throat to smoke an L? Like, pray for that. I swear, yo, like, what is wrong with me? Like, what is going on? I just cleared my throat. Mark up. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Alrighty, so I'm gonna say this as nice as I can, right? Telling this story. And let me see where I can. Wait a minute. Let me make sure I can hear myself. Let me see. Okay. Well, clear my throat. Let me clear my throat. All right. So I have this client, right? That's all I could say. This customer. Okay. And I will say that the person is over 65. That's all I'm going to say, right? Without telling the person, you know, age and stuff. So it's a male, and I don't want to tell everything, at least not yet. But long story story, long story. What the heck? Story. Story. I had went there to work, and I end up getting. I, I went there to cover up for somebody, and I end up getting 2 days out of that, a couple of days out of that, and then I end up getting the girl position. So, but I had to cover for her, and while covering for her, I I would drive, you know, everywhere he needed to go, and every day that I drove, I didn't get any gas, and I count everything, especially when it comes to a dude and you have your own and you can maintain, you feel me? If you choose to splurge and spend your splurging money, that's the fuck on you. That ain't got shit to do with me. And a lot of people got to understand that when we, us caregivers, we're not your maid, We're not your spouse. We're not your family member. We're not your friend. We're co-workers. But some people happen to gravitate to one another and, build, positive relations, not relationships, but relations. And my cousin, she had to go to she was in the ICU for a couple of days. And I made it clear that when she come home, you feel me? I'm gonna have to, 9 out of 10. I know I'm gonna need more hours for her. So, I was letting him know that that's what the fuck is gonna be happening. So he was like, "Oh, okay, all right. I'll work with you because I want to get rid of my nurse because he was mad because the girl was supposed to, um, she was supposed to come back next month." And I told him that it says the 17th, which is tomorrow. So he had a whole fit and fired the girl after he asked me, "You want the job? Because I'm gonna get rid of her." And I said, "Okay, because I love that money. I don't mind working. I'm not lazy." So I said, "Okay, okay." But my cousin, you feel me? I don't know. So you already knew my situation, asking me this. So I took it the whole HHA. After I said I'll take it, and he called them and told them that, and they said okay or whatever, and put it on paper. The whole HHA system shut down. Seriously, shut right down. I'm like, what the hell is this? Man, you didn't shut it down, nigga. He started laughing. So now let me go back. So while I'm covering for the girl, Mother's Day come up. Now, mind you, I was working Monday through Saturday. So Sunday was my day off. This nigga gonna call me on a Saturday asking me could I take him somewhere and he'll pay me $50. I said, okay. I you know, all right, because we had to go to another state. That's all I'm gonna say. So I said, okay, sure. I'll take you. You feel me? I ain't care me get ready to take my dogs to the park and me, just chill and relax on my only day off, getting ready for Carol to come home and I gotta cater to her because she down, man down for now. And I'm trying to, I calmed down because I was talking all my shit in the car, boy. I had to get it out my system. I had to get it out my system so that I wouldn't sound so comical and heartless. You feel me? Because that is, I'm getting my money from there, so I ain't gonna try to fuck it up like that. But if the moment I ever, okay, detach from that client, you're gonna hear it another way. Ha! That's how we're gonna do that. We're gonna keep it cordial. I can bring it to you. What kind of way? Anyway, say not anyway, but my way. However, my way, my way, come Rebecca, my way. Who used to sing that song? My way. Is that Usher? Oh yeah, shout outs to Usher. I'm sorry, you should look. I've been around so many environments that play so many amazing songs from you guys. Y'all got so much stuff out. Grandma tried to keep up. I try. However, so I take some there. So I'm like, okay, he cool. Okay, he all right. I don't care about me. Long as he's single. He not married. And from my understanding, he don't have a partner as well. So hey, why not? His mom ain't around. And that was another thing that bothered me. Like your mother deceased and your ex-wife, I mean your wife is deceased, and she was a mother, but maybe not a mother with you. And you still didn't honor her. He didn't give her a card or nothing or a balloon, but I went in the store and got two balloons for his mother photo equals altar, right? I'm like, oh wow. So this man really don't respect women too much. I mean, you just got you got to tell you got to pay attention to how people move, because trying to understand why is he single. You feel me? You over 65. I mean, you got a situation going, but you not down, down, down. You feel me? You can still get around, round, round, even with me. You feel me? So what the say no like that. So I know I always be around all over the place, but I was like, okay, I took him. So by him saying he gonna work with me, I end up having to get Carol yesterday. I thought they was gonna keep her at least until Monday. But nope, they did not. The hospital kicked her out, right? They ain't kick her out because actually when I got there, she was getting in bed. They was gonna keep her there. She was gonna stay another night. But I wouldn't have been able to come get her at a decent hour because I would have had to work. So while I was already home and I had just got finished cleaning her room out, except for doing the floor, I went and got her. But I said to him, I said, oh, well, she's just getting out the hospital, so I got to take her. You know how you got to go see your primary doctor. You feel me? Especially after coming out the ICU, right? So I said, well, can you give me one of your days off and I'll come work on a Sunday? And he was like, oh, well, Sunday, that's my day. And I was like, oh, okay, well, what could we figure out? Because he always want to go for a ride and always want to be out somewhere. So at first I suggested, how about I come get you and then we pick Carol up and take her to the doctors and then we can be about our business after dropping her off. But you feel me? Like, mind you, he was. So I was like, well, I might got to take a day off, thinking that he would try to compromise with the Sunday. So then he said, "Oh well, wait till later," because he kept saying wait till later. But when we got to later, we discussed that. We got to that point, right? So he was like, "Won't you just go ahead and just take off Monday, bitch?" You know that I worked for her ass at home, and I ain't getting no paycheck for this week because her ass been in the motherfucking hospital. So the only income I'm fucking getting is your motherfucking income, bitch. And you gonna turn around. I'm saying this to myself though. And you gonna turn around and fucking say that shit. And then I'm sitting there like, well, how about I just work for you on Sunday, and then I just don't come in Monday. I'll take her to the doctor. Well, just take off, taking money out of my motherfucking mouth. And mind you, I worked for $50 on my mother $50 on my day off. Bitch, is you crazy? Are you crazy? But I was just being nice, and I said, why not take the money I needed for my bills? Because that was a nice little chunk coming out my paycheck. You feel me? Because I was going to go do Uber. Right before I said, oh, okay, if she don't come home in a couple days, I'm going to go Uber. So I'm saying to myself, now I got an attitude because how the fuck you gonna ask me to fucking take you some fucking where to a whole nother state for 50 funky fucking dollars with his cheap ass? The man fucking cheap as shit. Cheap as shit for that 50 fucking dollars. And you can't swap and return a favor, bitch. And I mean, you're an older man. You should be looking at me like a little niece or something like that. This girl is a good girl. You feel me? She got her head on right. She don't be out in the street. All that good shit. You feel me? She ain't got no family because I'm an open book. We've had discussions, just general talks and shit. So if he was paying attention, I mentioned how I didn't have a father because I made it clear that I don't have father issues. I got mother issues. I don't have father issues. Never did. Hello. So what the fuck? I'm like, damn, this nigga a fucking clown. And mind you, it's times where I stayed a little longer after work just to hang out with him because he fucking lonely. And mind you, he attracted to me. Hey, well, first of all, I don't fuck with niggas like that. And I'm not attracted to old men like that. I'm just not. Unless they sharp as fuck. They got to have a whole lot going on to get me to look at that shit. I'm just saying, I have a preference when it comes to age. For real. And because I don't know my nieces and nephews, I gotta start over 35. Well, before God showed me my person. Hey boo. Mm. You feel me? Hold up. So I felt some type of way. I'm like, what kind of shit is this? I said, oh no, we ain't doing that. I said, no. See, he don't know me too well. My cutoff game is all that. And I hope that he called the fucking office and say they don't want me to be his fucking nurse. And how you think that's gonna sound? That's gonna sound crazy as fuck because you just fired your nurse yesterday to have me full time. And then when we go to the fucking so anyway, it's times where I stayed an hour after work just to chill. Cause he always giving me these side. You know how people talk and want you to feel sorry for them and shit. And I'm sitting there like I know he's trying to get me to feel sorry for him. I'm not stupid. Cause this man swear I don't have a gift. This man swear I don't see shit. And I love motherfuckers like that. Cause in the end of the day, I feel every motherfucker thing that conjure up when it comes to me and discussing something with him. Because when I say discussing, he asked me one day off the subject. He asked me one day, I think he said, what did he say? Well, how was your day or yesterday? Whatever. What you do yesterday? And I said, or I think I said something like, yeah, I'm going home. I'm gonna get my dogs and we're gonna go to the park. And I could feel the energy. He was mad, jealous. Confirmation. Fucking jealous. Because I didn't invite him. First of all, your condition. And so you're not going to inconvenience me. I sat here and spent time with you all fucking day. And I work for you all fucking week because I've been working every fucking day except for on Sunday since the 5th. I got fucking dogs that I treat like kids. Don't fucking play with me. That's why I hate putting them in the cage, but they all that pissing and shitting in the basement because I let them do that in the winter. And when I ain't here, no, you gonna hold that shit. Fuck that. So I put their ass in the cage. We ain't gonna play that shit. Too fucking hot to be smelling that shit. Anyway, so I said, damn, this nigga don't give a fuck about nobody. And hold up. Now, mind you, on Mother's Day, let me go back to this. On Mother's Day, okay, ask on my day off / day off. Because I am a mother. I was a mother. I had a miscarriage. Okay. So, yeah, that's still being a mother, whether it's here or not. Right, mom? Anywho, so I'm choking right before we got there. Not too far before we got there, I started choking. Now, one time did he say, you okay? Or try to pat my motherfucking back? See, people don't realize I don't say nothing all the time. I talk so much sometimes that you would think that I would say something when it's a situation. No, because certain things, that's when character come in. And when it comes to the character issues, I don't say shit. I don't say nothing. I let it pile up. So he did that. I said, oh damn. This motherfucker ain't even asked me was I okay. Just to get to this. Like what the fuck? Bitch. How about you choke in front of me? How would you feel if I fucking sat there and didn't help your ass or say nothing? Anywho, and he got a fat ass neck. Big ass neck, bitch. Oh, You know, I hate when I like somebody at first and then all of a sudden they start showing they fucking ways and that nasty ways. Nasty ways. Motherfucker that think somebody's supposed to do something. I hear him complain about how the neighbors don't do shit versus the fucking family. And I seen more neighbors than I seen a family member. And what the fuck kind of shit is this? What kind of shit is this? Are you fucking kidding me? The mentality of motherfuckers. I mean, for him to have a big ass head and a big ass neck, that frontal lobe should be fucking developed in the age. On top of that, come on now. How you over 65 with a mentality out, outside of civilness? I mean, I just don't get it. And then I run over a whole motherfucking bottle, a whole fucking bottle, a fucking orange juice bottle. Had no concern for my fucking tire. And mind you, I rode in the heat in his old ass Lincoln, whatever. Okay, with the front windows not able to go down, with tape around that bitch, with no motherfucking air conditioner. And then the inside of the bitch on the ceiling is torn off. So ain't nothing up there but I think that's cotton. What the fuck is that shit? Foam. Like, are you fucking kidding me? And it was a hot ass motherfucking day because it was like 80 something that day. It was like 80 something. I wouldn't be surprised if I ain't write that shit in my calendar book. Like, what the fuck? Bitch, I was worried about your tire. I sat in the back seat so I can get some air. Like, what the fuck? And then I'll go to get a timesheet today and find out. Because I said, well, excuse me. Today, because I said, wait a minute, hold up. I keep, it was cute on Fridays and Saturdays when I only had those 2 days. When his nurse blessed me with those 2 days. Because she gave up some of her days. I guess, because she got another job from my understanding. And that's her business the rest of the day, right? So, you feel me? I'm sitting there like, okay, I don't mind. You feel me? We can go, every day. This fucking man, every time I'm with him, he go to Chick-fil-A. So I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have said the restaurant. Oh, Jesus. I talk too much. Anywho, we always go in there. And I'm like, look, you too predictable. If somebody wanted to hurt me or you, we'd be fucked up. Because we come here every day. It's so many restaurants and so many places you feel me, to go. If you're going to waste my gas, nigga, let's really go get something to eat. I'm not saying nothing wrong with, that restaurant, but because I love it there. You feel me? They're very kind, very nice, Anywho, so I'm like, oh, that's another thing, the mentality. So it's so much. And he didn't even know how much I was accumulating. Bitch, you think you studying me? Bitch, I'm studying you and I'm watching your ass because enough is enough with these old ass, nasty ass motherfuckers with no integrity, no nothing, just fucking plain out stupid and fucking ignorant. And then got a nerve to be set in your motherfucking nasty ass ways. What kind of shit is that? Please explain this shit to me. But anywho, I'm gonna move forward. I forgot where I was, but it's gonna come back out. So we get to the job. Oh, so I asked her, I said, excuse me, do we get a voucher or like something towards our gas when we take the client to wherever? She was like, well, you're not supposed to have them in your car, because of this, that, and I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't know that. I mean, I knew that with another client, but I didn't know it meant, and another company. I didn't know it meant that this company. You feel me? So I'm like, okay. So he knew that. And I'm like, oh, okay. He tried to play me because the only reason why he was so quick to get rid of his nurse is number one, I'm cuter than her. So I guess he feel like he could, like feel better. Everybody want a pretty girl around, right? And then secondly, she didn't have a car. So he forced to ride around with his little shit he don't want to fix. And hold up, I'm going to tell you about how I tried to help him come up with a solution to get that shit fixed on a fixed fucking income. I swear. And didn't even pay me no motherfucking mind. All right, so let's go to that. So I'm like, okay. I'm here, we do the cooking or whatever they need or whatever. So, and I know how to cook. You telling me my motherfucking potato salad was so fucking delicious, bitch? Why you don't want to eat the motherfucking breakfast? And then not only that, you eat your the meals they give you. Okay, so I said, okay, so your window got tape on it and the motor is fucked up. So you can't roll your front windows down. And then you don't have no air conditioner. So I said, well, won't you have me cook for you for a whole month and then you can eat those meals and then you can save up your money and get it fixed. I said, matter of fact, let me add it up. So he eat $25 a day in cash. So if you spending $25 a day, I said, okay, so I added that up a week. That's $168 and some change. He's like, oh shit. And I'm like, yeah, oh shit. I said the same thing. Cause I said, nigga, I'm spending my money eating with your ass. The fuck? You know what I can do with my 168 motherfucking dollars, especially when I know how to fucking cook. Cause trust me, a bitch ate leftover breakfast that I had from the damn diner that was so motherfucking good, but I couldn't eat it all. My eyes was bigger than my stomach. It wasn't even that. I didn't even think they came in that such of a large portion. That's what it was. That's exactly what it was. Cause it was my first time there. However, I saved that and ate that. And then I had dinner when I picked Carol up. We went to Wendy's. So I got my little biggie meal. Before it was biggie, that's what I used to eat every day. Exactly when I worked at Wendy's. When I worked downtown. It was the same thing. I used to get my nuggets, my fries, and my burger. Anywho, so where was I? Where was I? It's gonna come to me. Oh, so I took that burger with me, and so I had that, and then I had my salad that because I made some steak and I bought a salad, so I had that. But I just picked the for lunch. I just picked ate a little bit of the salad part, and then but I ate the steak out of there because it was good. I was proud of myself. Anyway, so uh, I'm like, I watched him eat today because I was already full anyway. I definitely was full. So, and if not, I know how to spend. I just don't want to waste my money. I can be doing other stuff with my money. I got bills, things that I could be paying off early, shit like that. Pay a bill early or extra or some shit like that. Because I've been lacking on my credit cards. I've been paying them. I've been doing like the minimum and shit. Like I normally pay like a lot more because I want to make sure I had something on there to spend. But I've been lacking. But I haven't been spending on them either, so I've been proud of myself. I ain't been touching it. But however, so I'm sitting there like, okay, so I times that a month. I said $674 and some change. Oh no, nigga, no. This is not what I want to do with my dough. It's just not what I. There I go bars. That's just not what I want to do with my motherfucking dough. It's just not eating my motherfucking money. I don't think so. And I know how to cook. I don't think so. I said, look, I will come. I will cook my shit at your house. Trust me, after the aroma all up in there, he probably wants something. If he don't, I don't give a fuck. But it is no way I'm gonna keep spending my money every. And then, the crazy part about it is I'm not even a breakfast person anymore. I used to be. Because I ate it so much. I used to eat the shit for dinner because I figured it's light. Not all that heavy ass food. Because I had to watch my weight. I don't play around. I get a little chunky, a little here and there. But a bitch, trust me, I will starve my motherfucking self before you think I'm gonna walk around like, bitch, what? Don't play with me. I try so hard to keep that, and I'm getting a little chunky now, but it's okay. I'm liking it so far, but I just got to figure out something with this gut, and once I do that, it's all good. It's gonna be so good. Unless I go back on my detoxing, that's the only way the stomach go down. But when it go down, everything else go down. And my titties look better. My tata, they look better when I gain weight. When I'm skinny, them things be looking a little. They be looking a little. You know, disrespectful. They look very very disrespectful. Very very. Them bitches got a lot to say. I just don't. But you know, I can always buy, you know, some fake ones, even though I don't need none. Never did. Anywho, moving along. That's enough about my breast. Um, so I tell you, boy. But you know, I meet people where they at. You feel me? But his mentality, and you know what's so disgusting? To see a fucking man that's over 65 that have wandering fucking eyes. Bars. They have wandering fucking eyes. We all got bars on that because how many women have said that line just like that? So that ain't considered bars. That ain't even considered. I ain't even gonna consider that as a bar because we all can relate to that, right, ladies? That's so great. Oh, and guys too. Shit, hey, I tell you, boy. Oh man, that's crazy. We know. Okay, don't play. Y'all men are crazy. Anywho, so I was like, damn. And the fact that I said, you know what? I got tired of seeing his little shit on the toilet. Oh, I got sick of that shit. I said, how the fuck is this nigga got a big ass nigga? When you get up off the toilet, what the fuck you do? Because I look at my toilet because I just got this vision that something gonna come out the toilet and kill me and grab me and you know like one of them horror movies and shit. You feel me? And not only that, when they fed me that witchcraft and that shit came out of my ass when I seen that little worm, I've always looked. That was years ago. Years ago, it's gone now. But I looked. You feel me? Like, get the fuck out of here. I'm always looking at my toilet, like, and just to see if anything on it. Just to, you feel me? Like, it's just a thing to do. Who the fuck don't look like what the fuck? So I said, look, I'm gonna clean your bathroom. So if I'm offering to clean your bathroom, and you never even said anything to me about doing your bathroom, because it don't even look like that bitch, whatever, whoever this fucking other shorty was, it don't look like she ever cleaned it, right? So he got the audacity to tell me, make sure you get under the toilet. If my eyes was a motherfucking blade, bitch, his fucking head would have been a fuck off. You hear me? That shit would have rolled out the window and down the fucking steps and in the street, and somebody would have ran that bitch over. You understand me? Don't you ever fucking disrespect me. Like I'm look that's how I looked at. You know, I don't know if he got that look, but I just, you know, in my mind though, you know, you feel me? I'm talking in my mind. But you know, I was hoping he seen it in my eyes. And I said, and he must didn't. I said, excuse me, I know how to clean and I used to be OCD. He said, oh well, what is that? Dumbass nigga. What is that? I said, put it like this. You was able to eat off my fucking floor. That. Oh, okay. And what I hate the most is when somebody got something to fucking say, and when you reply or your rebuttal is something that really strikes a nerve, you got to be argumentative. And I'm looking at him like this nigga is a narcissist. I'm gonna get to that. Why I said that. So let's get to that. So I told him, I said, tomorrow we driving your car. He talking about not if it's hot. And I'm saying to myself, well, bitch, you had your fucking other fucking nurse fucking driving that shit. The Burger King, a chick fucking fur leg, and this motherfucking springtime and this motherfucking hot bitch. Get there anyway. You don't play with me. Exactly. You sure will. I can go for you, but you can't get in my car. How about that? Because I don't mind driving them. And when you try to sue me, no. And I'm about to make them sign the paper saying that your ass can't sue me if you get in a motherfucking accident. How about that? Well, I'm going to cover my motherfucking ass. I wonder if I can do that. I'm going to find out. Ain't nobody fucking playing. We're gonna go get that bitch notarized. Don't play with me. Other than that, we're gonna drive your shit. So I wanted to give my car a break. I don't drive my car all like that. I do Uber if I have to do Uber, and I go where I gotta go, and I go to fucking the house. I ain't doing all that shit with my dogs, and that's only seasonal. Okay, because I'm damn surely ain't doing that shit in no cold weather and in no motherfucking winter. It ain't gonna happen. I don't give a fuck what park them motherfucking fur motherfuckers want to go to. This bitch ain't motherfucking taking shit nowhere. All like that. And then the audacity. Early in the morning, listen to me. I tell God, I'm grateful. I am so grateful. But motherfuckers be sitting there trying to think they gonna drain my energy. This nigga about to get dropped if he keep playing with me. He better you look, my dog. Yep, that's right. Hold up, y'all. All y'all had to do was say hi. Oh, that's Carol. Hold up. You want me to be downstairs? You want downstairs? You come down. Put that on your neck, Carol. Put that on your neck. How you holding that like that? Put it here. Put it on your neck. Put it on your neck, girl. Put it on your neck. Okay. Yeah, move, Shasha. Get in the room. Hey, why you ain't call me? Did you go downstairs? I did. What you go down there for? Looking for you. How you looking for me and I'm in the room? Talking loud as hell. Girl, don't scare me like that. You almost saw it. You almost saw it. What you go downstairs to do? Looking for you. What you need? Nothing. I just needed to turn this off. It ain't on. It was. What they say? It was first and something. Oh, I don't know. I don't hear nobody talking. If they come here, I'm here. Don't take that thing off your neck, Carol. I won't. I'm jamming it in your hand. But what you need, if you need something downstairs, when I'm done, see, that's what it was. Oh, I'm gonna make your tea though. I'm doing my YouTube video real quick on it. I'm sorry. No, you cool? I didn't know you snuck downstairs. You a little sneaky. I shut my door because I ain't wanted you to hear me being all loud. But I'm gonna leave my door open and you just gonna have to hear me loud. Sneaking down them steps and almost falling, lady. Oh, this lady. She was struggling at the top of that step, boy. She was holding on. That made me mad. What are you doing? Lord. Oh, she ain't down there trying to put no damn poison in my shit. They gave her some shit from the hospital. Like, let me put it in her motherfucking food. Ain't nothing that's open. Trust me. You will not get me again. Unless not in here. Well, probably so. If you do, you do. It is what it is. Scaring the hell out of me, boy. And then she got the damn. You know how she got the damn brace, the notification thingy, holding the shit, trying to struggle up the step. Won't you put that around your damn neck, lady? What is wrong with you? My heart was racing. Like, what the hell? I'm seeing her struggling, trying to pull it there. Oh my God, this lady got my nerves going. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man, I tell you. I got like, where my weed at, man? This shit is crazy. Damn. Y'all elderly people fucking wearing me out, boy. This is goddamn. Like, this shit is crazy. Oh, man. And then I was trying to make it in a joke. He trying to get all serious. Oh, no, yeah. I'm like, man, look, I ain't got time for that. Let me tell you something. It's a privilege to have me. I don't give a fuck. One thing about me, he don't realize I don't give a fuck about that dollar. I'll find another way to substitute that dollar that I'm missing. You fucking crazy bitch. If that's what I want, I'm going to get that, and that's that. And I'm going to keep on fucking going. Period. The fuck out of here. Motherfuckers be thinking you need money that fucking bad. Like, get the fuck out of here. And then, so I was like, we're going to drive your car. So then he was like, what did he say? He said, not if it's hot. And I'm saying to myself, well, if you ain't got no gas money, We ain't moving this car. And then he had the nerve to say, "Oh yeah, well you drive your car and you excuse me, what the fuck that got to do with anything? I done felt up my motherfucking tank and ain't do nothing but come all the way from motherfucking here to there, and still had a full tank of gas. What do you mean? The moment I start moving around driving for your motherfucking ass, that's when the fuck my gas start being gone. And then I drive home and come back and do the same thing the next fucking day. And now I got a half a tank or two knobs, 2 bars before the half a tank. Are you kidding me? Bitch, I know what I'm using and I ain't using that much motherfucking gas. Only time I use a lot of gas is when I'm fucking working for Uber. Other than that, I can go a whole fucking week on my fucking gas. Instead, I gotta get gas every 2 days. Like, get the fuck out of here. What? $10? What the fuck is $10, bitch? And I bet you if something go wrong with my car, you know how motherfuckers are, especially motherfuckers on fixed incomes or don't have shit. The same way he ain't had no fucking concern for my motherfucking tire. The fuck? Yo, motherfuckers, people got issues, yo. And I said, and then, so I was like, look, and I mentioned to him, because we all know when I get excited, my voice get high. And mind you, everything is one sound. When I'm talking, I don't hear a fluctuation of volume. I just don't. I got shot under my ear. What the fuck, bitch? What, I gotta look handicapped and shit for a motherfucker to realize that shit? What the fuck you think I'm walking around talking like a nigga for? Yo, what's up? You feel me? The fuck you think I sound like a man for, bitch? No disrespect to T-Boz. Hey boo, I like it. I love it. Oh, shout outs to all y'all. You even left out. Hey girl. Yeah, I know. Ain't no such thing as death. No such thing as death. Energy lives. It lives. Lives. Anywho, moving forward. So I thought that was kind of, you feel me? But and for the most part, I like the man. He funny as shit. You feel me? He don't require too much. He don't try to, you feel me, dump too much on you, basically. So you feel me? That's all good. You feel me? But I'm sitting there. So I said, well, if you save your money for a month, that's $674. You already go. I mean, who borrows money to buy food? You borrow money to eat Chick-fil-A and all of that shit when you can have me cook for you, or just be content with eating that portion of the dinners that, you feel me, that they give the elderly people. I mean, come on now. What's good? You buy lunch meat. I mean, I'm just saying. I just don't. Sometimes when you want a fixed income, and when I had my rough days, I had to sacrifice something to get something that is a necessity, because I feel like it's a necessity. If you have a car and you older and it's summertime right now, well, almost summer, you need that window or air conditioner. I'm just saying. Because in the end of the day, whether you down or not, you don't rely on no motherfucking body. Do that as less as possible. I mean, you might have to do it, but do it as less as possible. That's all I recommend. I know I would. However, you feel me? So I thought that was kind of, you feel me, crazy. And then when I get home, he called. Like I said, no more answering my phone. Once I get home, that's it. No more staying over an hour. I wasn't even getting paid for that shit. I didn't clock the fuck out and shit. Just hanging there. One day he was like, "Oh, don't leave." Some people be lonely. You feel me? But don't complain about how the neighbors ain't doing that, which they should help. But where the fuck is your family? I hate when people hold the right people accountable. Have the attitude with the right people, or feel whatever. But he loves his neighbors though, so that's good. I love that. I love how they all communicate and all that. I do love that. But I ain't like that shit. And I had to come here to get it off my chest and to also try to put this out there that you grown men are not grown men. You're fucking grown children. Grown children that may have been from that era when Coke started being popular. I don't know. And now we dealing with the crackhead babies, the grandkids, the great grands and shit. The fuck? And then soon we gonna be dealing with the meth. Royal said, "Bro," and then soon we'll be dealing with the meth grandkids. Oh man, it's crazy, yo. But it's all good, long as we try to help each other. But ain't no way in the fuck I'm gonna sit there and be just keep giving, and being fucking nice, bitch. Which and I ask you for one fucking favor, and that's to swap the fucking day so I can still get my motherfucking bread. But bitch, that's okay, cause all I got to do is do Uber and still get that fucking money and some. So it don't even fucking matter. But damn, I didn't want to. I didn't want to do that. I ain't feel like doing that. I just wanted to swap the days. But to be sitting there using me for my fucking car, nigga, you got me riding around more in my car than the fuck I do. Outside of work, bitch, is you crazy? I don't even ride that my fucking car that fucking much for my damn self. I go where I need to go, and that's it. Not where I want to go. I be wanting to go places and I just don't go. I fight that urge. You gotta fight them demons every day. But I tell you one thing, it is not hard to fight them. The thought coming, I be like, get the fuck out of here. Like that type of shit. Now I know, oh, I'm fighting it so hard. No, a fight is also the thought. Especially if you're denying it. But the fact that a person is that old with no fucking discipline is ridiculous. No discipline to save to get what you want or need. Cause every man need a car. Well, not need, but I say need. God, I'ma say a need, cause we ain't using our wings down here right now. You feel me? They done stole mine. So no, he probably got the dust off them bitches. I still don't know what to think about that boy, but I don't know. But I've been sending people there, Josh. I've been sending people to that herbal store, so I hope they go. Anybody that listen and I tell them about my experience, and they tell me they sick, I damn surely mention that store. I definitely do. I just started doing it because I ain't want anybody to know where I was going. Motherfuckers start showing up and shit. Some girl showed up on the block. I was like, oh. Well, I don't even think she really knew who I was, or she could have known. I don't know. I was like, are you a fan or a hater? And she was like, I am not a hater. I said, okay. She was so adorable. She was selling her bracelets. I forget her name. We all know over here I'm horrible with names. But however, shout outs to her. Um, and I hope she sold them all too. And I hope people tipped her. That'd be cute. Whether it's $1 or a quarter, so what? That's a start. Okay? That is a start. But however, I had that issue. And I was like, you know what? He's an okay guy. So, like I said, he cool, but it don't make no motherfucking sense how a person is that fucking old acting like that. I mean, it give you that all you fuck with is crackheads and fucking drunks and shit that need money for a bottle. Them older men that get that certain age that mess with only that type. Cause he's talking about the girls are expensive. Well, motherfucker, bread ain't 10 cents no more, bitch. The fuck you think this is? Somebody supposed to lay around with you for your little bit of fixed ass money? Ain't nobody doing that shit. Motherfuckers, shit expensive out here, bitch. Your house paid for. Motherfuckers out here paying bills. And that was another thing about my car when I said we're going to drive his car, and and I was talking about the gas, and uh damn, what did he say? I forgot what I was going to say. It'll come back to me. But I thought this man was so childish. Oh, and then we go to so we get a cheese. I get a cheese pretzel. He get a pretzel. And he like, yeah, um, all right, so we go to the park. And we go to the park, so I'm like, all right, we getting out? He like, no. I said, yes, the fuck we are. We are getting out. I mean, I said, yes, we are getting out. We are getting out. There's no way that I came to ride to get a pretzel to fucking come out here to sit in a fucking park. I mean, in my car. The fuck I look like? And I'm saying, he said, why not? And I said, because I'm not. But in my mind, I'm saying, nigga, we ain't together. We ain't on that type of note. You feel me? Like, what the fuck? But, I didn't say that. But in my mind, I did. Like, what the fuck I look like sitting here? That's too intimate. Like, what are you doing in a small ass car? And it's just we eating pretzels and shit. No, bitch, we getting the fuck out. The fuck? We're getting out. Mm-mm. That's crazy. So, what else? Oh, so Mother's Day, where he always go eat, where we was always going, where we always go eat, right? We went, well, not the day before yesterday. That's how I had the leftovers. We went to a diner. We went to a diner. I was so full. I'm like, what? I know next time not to get them grits. Shit, we both was like, damn, we could have shared that shit. I said, you damn right. So next time we gonna go share and get an extra plate. Cause the portion he had, the portion I had, I was like, oh shit. Gotta share that shit. But however, so Mother's Day, we both gave the lady that, because at this restaurant, the cashier and stuff like that, the people that work there, they bring you your food. So she bought me my food, and when she bought us our food, we gave her the balloon and a card with $10 in it. And I felt bad because I didn't know the other lady was gonna be there because we like her. She be helping us in there a lot, bringing us our food too, and getting the soda for us and stuff. But we found out she only work on Saturdays, so now we know. So we'll get her on Christmas. But however, so we give her the $10, the card, and the balloon. So he always get to some soda. So he was like, "Oh, can you get me some soda?" To and mind you, the mentality that I picked up from him, I said something to him about it too. I just couldn't control that one, but I said it nice, and I was like, "So you gave her the soda because we gave her the money, and you feel like she should work for the money that we just gave her in the card?" That's what that was. You know how you get them old ass little nasty ass motherfuckers. And then I said it. Yes, the fuck I said it. Them nasty ass motherfuckers that fucking turn around. Oh yeah. Well, I gave you that gift, so you should do that. Like what the fuck? Like no, that ain't how I do. I don't roll like that. I'm not gonna give because I gave somebody some money and I need something to drink, and their job is to do that. I'ma have them do it. No, I've been doing it. I've been getting up, getting it. So what the fuck we gonna give it to her to do it for? Why would I get her to do it for? I'm like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? I mean, the level of immaturity. Everybody don't owe this motherfucker nothing free. You feel me? Everybody think they supposed to get something free. Bitch, that don't mean you supposed to get it the fuck from me. Bars. That don't mean you need to get it from me. Period. Okay? I don't fucking know you. I don't owe these motherfucking people shit but respect and my services. That's it. Not my fucking car. And one day he had nerve to say, oh yeah, our money. I said, let me tell you something, baby, that will never happen. What you mean, our money? You a motherfucking man. The fuck I look like taking care of some fucking nigga? The fuck I look like? I'm not into that shit. Now, do I like to buy things when I want to and when I feel like it? Yeah. But to feel like I obligation that I got the like, I don't know if he was playing that, but I don't play like that. Feelings can be expressed in jokes. And if you out there borrowing money from motherfuckers, bitch, you wasn't playing. You wasn't playing, bitch. Don't fucking play with me. I'm like sitting there looking at you, ain't threatening me with no job. I don't give a fuck if you and you going through all of these nurses and shit. Like, what the fuck is going on here? And if you can't keep me as one, there's definitely something wrong. And then, oh God, the shows he watch on TV when I gotta sit there. Oh my God, I had to start bringing my goddamn book. The hell? And then he falls asleep, taking his little big neck nap. I always call him Big Neck. Big neck nap. Neck. Okay, fat ass neck. Okay. Fucking Murray. This nigga be watching Murray. How you 65 watching Murray? Like, what the fuck? Carol be doing the same shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Out here watching fucking talk shows and shit. Them kind of shows. Drama. Toxic. Like, I ain't gonna I used to liken it too. I was like, hold up, this is too many motherfuckers doing this shit, doing all kinds of crazy shit. I ain't know it was you feel me? Like I said, I'm learning that everybody is not nice and everybody not good. I was in my own little la la land. You hear me? For real. Because I always lived the club life. So I just thought, everybody work, you feel me? Family shit. I don't know. You feel me? Everybody going over each other's house and shit, having fun and all of that. That's what I thought. Me don't know. But his mentality is just crazy. And then it's just crazy. And then people wonder why they in the situation they in. And then, because I said I could see why, God took his wife. I could see why. Sometimes when you have something good and you just, your heart, God see what you going to do 5 years before you do it. You feel me? So it's crazy. But I just feel like he has a chance to fix his mindset. But he kind of get me set. He's like set in his ways because how the fuck you eating at the same damn place? How can a person eat at the same place every day? Not even every. I don't even think no, because I asked and he was like, "No, we was going to Burger King." So you just started this shit. Like, come on now, why? Because we driving my car. Well, my car ain't the most fabulous car either, but I love it because it's God's vehicle. That's my That's my Jesus bus. I said, "La God, pick my car out." Even though I thought I was gonna leave out with a Honda Accord. And I'm glad I didn't get it because everybody and their mama got one. And don't nobody really had my, little vehicle. So whatever. I like it. I just hate that the glove department don't lock. I don't like that shit. Y'all need to juke. Y'all need to get that shit up for real. You need to wear the key lock. And then what about the thing in the back of the driver's seat? God damn it! Why there ain't no bag back there? Meaning a pocket where I can put my motherfucking shit in. What the fuck? You ain't got nowhere to store really nothing. God damn it! You feel me? Your little chargers and shit. Like, you feel me? Y'all need to do a little better, even though I don't think I will buy you upgrade, but I like this one. No disrespect. I'm just saying, it is what it is. Okay, but I am so grateful for my God. I really am. God did pick it out for me. I think the man was trying to insult me. Y'all know I said that before. Because my eyes on the car is big and so is mine. Oh man. This 84-year-old lady, she's so awesome. I forget her name. His neighbor. She was like, I love your eyelashes on your eyes. Your eyes look so cool. I was like, okay, look at you, girl. Okay, you liking my eyelashes. I think the big eyelashes look alright on me because my eyes are already big. I got the yin and the yang. That's why one eye is high and one eye is low. I don't know what the hell. One is high, one is low. But let me see what else. Cause earlier it was just anger. Like I was just mad. And I was like, I ain't even gonna answer my phone because my voice is still gonna flunk. It's not going it's not gonna work because he's gonna think that I'm hollering at him, and I'm not doing that. I'm just excited because that's just me, my emotions. I'm a woman, but that's crazy. Like, nah, I ain't gonna keep on dogging my car. And then on top of that, look, these streets is fucked up. These city streets are fucked up. All these fucking potholes and shit. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Yeah, and they've been fixing it, so I'm so grateful for that because but every mayor does that. You feel me? And what they don't finish the other one, they go back and do the block that they left like that for 5 years or whatever years. Like, come on, man. Like, this shit's crazy. Just to cover up where the money at. Where's the money? Where is the money? Where is it? However, I just don't understand. I'm trying to understand this mindset. And I'm not going to, I don't want to stress myself out too much, but I just don't understand how a person can't, they know that this is what they're doing is wrong. And yet they do nothing to change it. And you just leave it just like that. Even if somebody suggests something that could be better, nothing. Like what the fuck? Am I working for a demon or what? Demonic, wicked, toxic. Toxicity is wicked. Wicked is sinning, evil is all the same. Demonic, whatever, connected to ooh, okay. So I don't know, but I just had to get that shit out. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Riding to this state, that, like, what the hell? Like, no, dogging my motherfucking car, fucking my shocks up and shit. Like, nigga, the fuck? Gas ain't enough. What about wear and tear, bitch? Where's that money? The hell? The fuck? And motherfuckers fucks me up. Oh, well, you own it. It's your car. You just gave me a ride. And that's why your ass don't need to be the fuck in my car no more. We're not playing that game. And you know what? If the shoes reversed, I wouldn't did half, not a portion of that shit. If I got my own car, okay, and that person came up with a solution, like, you know what, that do sound like a good idea. And you know how to cook, so do I. I can do that. And it ain't like we still can't get out, but you can't go but so many places because man down. Right? So halfway down. I'm gonna say that. Okay, so I don't know. I just feel like people need to work on themselves and fix. Just because you're not physically hurting somebody don't mean that you doing the right thing and you so godly and go God gonna honor that. No, bitch. No, bitch. That no. Mm-mm. No. You're gonna put that work in. Have some discipline. How you look, okay? Tell my I ain't old. Bitch, you 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 over 65. You're old. And I'm a junior senior citizen and I'm okay with that. I really am. And that's all right. But I'm a cute one. And not like a monkey for y'all little foreigner racist ass bitches. Ass licking maggot looking bitches. I'm talking to you. Yes. Okay, I just had to say that. I'm being petty right now. Yes. Yeah, I'm being petty. Yes. But I said this motherfucker don't know. He don't know who he dealing with. You think I'm gonna let you play in my face like that, bitch? And it's so crazy because I've been seeing the mask. That's why I kept saying, "Why is you getting rid of this girl?" I'm trying to tell him not to, but I'm saying to myself, "Because you keep on doing little fuck shit. Because you don't give a fuck about me. That's fine. I'm gonna give a fuck about you, far as within the job. But all that answering my phone when I'm home because you bored and you just want to have something to say so you can get off the phone and tell my motherfucking little bit of business. The fuck, bitch. Come on now. Don't play with me. Like it's crazy, yo. Like people don't have no respect. They just do shit and don't know. I'm very thoughtful. I'm overly thoughtful. I am very, very, very thoughtful, and I expect the fucking same thing back, bitch. I expect the same. I don't need your money. I don't need nobody money. But he bought me, treated me to a pretzel. Bitch, what the fuck is a pretzel? I can buy my own pretzel. He keep trying to give me shit. I don't need nothing from you, sir. But I need my gas money. Stop. You feel me? Where's my money? You need my money for my gas. For my gas. Yeah, I'll tell you what. He gonna have to get his shit fixed. And I was throwing that out there too, suggesting that you feel me? Like, come on, keep dogging my car. I wouldn't want nobody to keep driving their car just because they nice. Okay, they nice. Their car look nicer. So what? I'm gonna drive my shit. I even said, well, won't you trade your car in? Some man wanted to buy his car. See how much the guy wanna go price you a van. Get you a little van. Get your eye on it. You can even go somewhere and tell them you got your eye on it. I guess if they'll hold it. I don't know if that's a thing. If they hold it for you, but go get your shit, sell that, and sell it for the amount of your vehicle. I mean, the new one, the one you got eyes on. Take you a little mechanic. I mean, I'm confused here. If that's the case, I was just throwing out suggestions. And I try to tell him little things so that he can attract what he want. He ain't listening. This man just oh, everybody they take, and he had nerve to say that he went to spend $35 in AC and then came back home. But he had the nerve to ask me, could I drive him to Atlantic City and how much would I charge him? And I said, you can't afford for me to drive you to Atlantic City, but I will charge you. But I'll charge you $100. Cheap as fuck. But is no way. I figured I'd say that because he cheap, and I know he probably gonna say no because he ain't said nothing about AC since. So I guess that did work. That's all you gotta do. Well, somebody motherfucking cheap. Say a price you think they wouldn't want to pay, right? But I was being real. He can't afford it. If I told him the real price for me to drive him to Atlantic City, I don't care about nobody else, but for me to drive you to Atlantic City, and then I would have to push you around in your motherfucking cart. I mean, let me shut up. You feel me? Got to push food around and shit. Want to shop? You know how they treat the nurse. You be like, wait a minute, bitch, I ain't no slave, bitch. Hold up, I'm not a slave or a maid. No, no, no. Because some of them be taking advantage. That should be crazy. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll be forgetting to say that. But like I said, I like him. He funny, but his ways is just ill. It's like no way. Like I'm just hoping that I can cope with that. I need to work on me a little bit more. You feel me? Because I'll be like, look, I'm done. But I would say something and give him time and stuff like that to actually pick one he like. I probably would, depending on the level of irritation. You feel me? But in the end of the day, I was just like, where's the integrity? Because I would have been like, you know what, you're right. And I was. Because one thing about me, you're not going to get no debate from me if I feel like I'm wrong. And that's his school. And I won those debates. So, and if I did lose, it was probably one. But I don't remember losing any debates. And I used to love that class. That's how I found out that anchors for the newscast or whatever, that's how I found out they make a half a million a year. Like almost a half a mil, quarter, half a mil. Roy will say rough. But I just could not believe it though. I said, like, I just look at little things like that because it tells a lot about a person's characteristics. You feel me? And then I know what I'm dealing with, and when you know what you're dealing with, that means you have identified the fruit, the spiritual fruit. So I have identified his spiritual fruit, and it's rotten. See, and anybody, you all know when I burp, that's confirmation. Okay, that's crazy. And I'm sitting here trying to help him not be so rotten, at least enough to get him right, where God can look at his ass and give him some favor. But nope. Like, god damn, I mean, what the fuck is wrong with people? People want help, but then the help right there, and just because it don't come packaged the way they expect it to, they will not receive. Ain't that something? But in the end of the day, it's not my loss, it's my gain, because everybody's different. And that's one person I can add on my list of observing, analyzing. I wouldn't say analyzing, but I will say observing. I've been observing the mindset. But that blew my mind though, and I'm like, it's Mother's Day, and so what? We gave her a card with money in it. That don't mean that she got to go get your soda. It was just a mindset. The same way he didn't get his wife no flowers, no card, no nothing over their photo or nothing. Don't have her photo up, but you got your mama's up, and it ain't like he don't have room. Okay, so it's just I look at stuff like that, and y'all need to look at it too, because when you look at those kind of things and that sort of behavior, it'll tell you the fruit of the person. And then look, when we went and got the tire, he went back where he got the tire from. This is the funny part. You went back and so you did talking about he didn't have the tire for a month. So you didn't have the tire for a month, and you go to the same shop, and then he was cocky as fuck, nasty, and then they still couldn't do nothing for you but sell you another one. So what if you had that much of rage over a tire, then why the hell didn't you go somewhere else and get it? Because we rode on his flat tire. I'm like, man, it's hot as hell in that car. I was about to jump out when he got to the house and started parking and didn't want to go all slow. Trying to park real slow in front of the door. Like, nigga, open this motherfucking door, bitch. It's hot as shit in here, bitch. Stop eating all them goddamn sandwiches from fucking the restaurant and that damn chicken. God damn. Don't eat nothing else but that. That's crazy. Like, especially when you got somebody that can cook and you're not. It's just, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I try to help people, and it just don't. I'm not trying to control nobody or control their life, but god damn. And we can't say nothing to them, but in my mind, I just be looking like, nigga. But I did tell him, I said, see, that's why you don't have no woman now, because you have wandering eyes. He talking about, yeah, I know. So if you know, why are you still doing it? And then talking about, oh, I just want somebody I can ride around with and do this, do that. And I'm looking like, well, we're not a couple, bitch. And I would never fuck with no man that's 65 years old. We ain't doing none of that shit. So whoever like me that's 65, you might as well get that shit out of your motherfucking head, bitch, because it ain't happening. It is not happening, but that's nice that you like me. That's motherfucking nice. That's real cute. Real motherfucking cute. But I cannot fucking help you. I just can't do it. And I will not. That is not what I want. If that happened, it's something going down. And we need to question what is it if I do some shit like that. Because I am not attracted to old men. I'm just not. It's just not a thing for me. But anywho, what else? Did I forget anything? Oh Lord, it is what it is. But like I said, he cool though. He really definitely is cool. But that took me out though. Talking about so can you wash behind the toilet? Like I'm a miss that. If I'm cleaning your fucking bathroom, uh, I'm going to do around the toilet, bitch. I got to mop the floor. Like what the fuck? Crazy. Anyway, I'm up out of here. I've been on here long enough, over an hour. And I'm getting sleepy and I have to work. I have to work. I gotta go downstairs and get Carol's make her some dinner. She eats late. Like dang lady, she be eating like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. I be right along with her though. Cause I'm sure enough about to eat too. Anyway, let me see. What else? What else? What else? Oh, shout outs to the world. Hey guys. Shout outs to that new Pope. I didn't listen to the whole response, but I love it. Shout outs to Africa. I told you. I told you. What I tell ya? I told ya. Say on this. I told ya. Uh, 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 uh. I love it, love it, love it, love it. And oh, what's that girl? That lady name? I think she played on something with Kevin Hart. Shout out to Kevin Hart. Little peanut head nigga. Peanut head nigga. Peanut head nigga. Say no, so I only want to start busting because I ain't really that good at that shit. I wasn't really that good at that shit. You said too much, I was going in that ass. Going in that ass for real. I'm fucking crazy, but I'm crazy funny. Meaning funny, not crazy like cuckoo, like 302 shit. Like that's my Miz. That's not me. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. But she played in a movie with Kevin Hart, and she tall, dark skin, and she got real big teeth. Not big like that, but meaning you could tell she sucked her thumb. And when I say big, like mine's big, and yeah, and with fanged up, but uh, she got pretty teeth too, pretty white teeth. She be wearing her real hair a lot. She was just on some talk show with some guy, and they were eating like shrimps or chicken or something like that, and then they were playing like this game. Damn, what is her name? I think it begin with an L, something like that. I forget what other movie she played on. I don't get into all that kind of stuff, y'all. That's I'm decoding, trying to figure some shit out. Anywho, uh, shout outs to her. And she just played in some other movie. She just played in a big movie. I forget. I suck. I need to be more hip instead of I'm really a nerd. This is crazy, y'all. Ah, I don't care. I'm nerdy, right? My cat said round. Right now, Lexus Justice. Ain't nobody say Shasha. I was talking to the cat. Every time I'm talking to somebody else other than you, here you come with your big ass face. Bitch, get out of here, bitch. Yeah. You gotta tap. All you hear is tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. My cat in heat. Lord. Round. Round. Stop getting jealous. Get out my face. That ain't nice. Like you supposed to get all the love. The fuck? That's the thing. Everybody want to keep me to themselves. Trying to drain me. Like get the fuck out of here. Trying to harvest and all that shit. Fuck out of here. You're gonna get a rude awakening. I tell you, I tell you, I tell you. Ah, what else? And I don't want to be in his hot ass car. Well, all that, and oh, that's another thing. And that's another thing. When I say I gotta fight through traffic to get to work, oh my God. Like, I'm already hitting like three fucking traffic jams. Like, literally, three. 3 to 4. Let me see. We get the traffic jam. No, I think it's two. Two. Wait a minute. One. Hold on. It's a real small one. The last one is the small one. And then the other small one, four of them. So I go through four. Four little girl. Leave that cat alone. Ain't no roof. Better leave her alone. I'm telling you, when she she gonna serve your ass, girl. She gonna get you, girl. She gonna get you. But what else was I just saying? I had damn, what was I saying? Oh, the traffic getting there. So I'm struggling to get there. So when I get there at the fighting traffic, all these traffic jams, I pull up, motherfucker already outside or sitting at the door, just comes right on out. Don't even let me, now come on now. You even had road rage, your anxiety because you don't want to be late for work, or you're probably already late for work because I'm always late for work, but I always stay later. And how could you be mad, nigga? I done stayed here how can he say anything? I done stayed there fucking when I wasn't even supposed to be there because I was off the clock. So I don't have to, but I go above and beyond my job. I love what I do. I don't mind helping people and taking care of them and shit like that. But bitch, don't fucking play with me, bitch. I'm not the one to be fucking playing with. That's crazy, man. It's like people get nasty, yo. Just nasty with the mindset. It's crazy. But what else? I'ma just leave all that alone. I'm sure I'll be back with some more. You feel me? But for the most part, that is my buddy. And I always tell him how I feel, whatever, when he be doing stuff. He like, yeah, I know. Well, why? Fuck it. I'm just not understanding. Come on, guys. You guys got to do better, especially you old motherfuckers. And then you want somebody to put up with that shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. Somebody always bitching and snapping. And then the moment something don't go y'all old people way, yeah, I said it. The moment. Because Carol, she like that too. She nice and sweet. Oh, yeah, nice and sweet. But don't let her get her way. That's a whole nother, that's a fucking beast that came the fuck out like, bitch, what? Oh, hell no. Oh, no. Oh, That's crazy. Crazy. But anywho, I keep saying anywho. What else? Who else? Oh, and when you people are driving, on the highway. What the fuck? Like, let me tell you something. Going lane to lane and doing all of that dumb shit around when you know it's going to be rush hour is not going to help your situation and help you get there faster. Because sometimes you end up back more than you were. I did that the other day. I said, God damn it, I knew I shouldn't have fucking cut off and try to call myself getting around. God damn it. Got me nowhere. I'm not saying all the time. But if you know that you're not getting off at the next exit, bitch, why is you driving in that? Why is you driving in the lane? Why is you even in that lane? Why? Why are you in the lane? And then go every other person. Motherfuckers, oh, I'm gonna be late for work. Bitch, you already probably late. All of us, god damn it. The fuck? I mean, no consideration on the road. None. None whatsoever. Like, god damn. I be driving a whole car length away, driving that slow, when you're on the highway in the traffic jam. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Because anybody can come in front of me, so I ain't that close to nobody. Crazy. I'm like, and then most of the traffic jam be the cars that got to get over in the lane that you got to get off. If you know you got to get off at the next exit, get your motherfucking ass over there. That's what you do. Why the fuck is you all the way in the far goddamn left lane, you dumb bitch? I mean, I'm just not motherfucking understanding this shit. Because you didn't get on that lane over there trying to be fast and shit, trying to pass some fucking body. Now you holding up the fucking traffic trying to get over in the other goddamn lane when you should have been the fuck over at least in the middle lane, goddamn it. The fuck is going on? I said, goddamn, it's always this one little motherfucking exit right here. Motherfuckers don't, and then the other exit after that jam is another fucking exit. And these motherfucking clowns, they fucking stay in the fucking far left lane now. And they try, I mean, in the right lane, and then they try to get in the left lane. And then all of a sudden, there's all of this space and nobody in front of us really, because they done blocked that shit off. Like, get the fuck over there in that lane, bitch. You take this road every motherfucking day. Don't act like you don't fucking know. Don't act like you don't motherfucking know. So, if you stay in your motherfucking lane, things will go smoother. It even means driving. I'm confused here. I really am. When I'm coming home, I don't be all the way over there in the damn left lane. That's only when I first get on there. Right before I pass the exit, before I got to get off, I'm already working my fucking way over to the other fucking lane where I supposed to be at. Not waiting till the last goddamn minute or no shit like that. Stop trying to speed and slow down so you can get room in the car behind you, but you don't want to go backwards because you think you're going backwards. But the nigga that you keep taking back is the one that you're going backwards with. I mean, I'm confused here, but you can't do it in traffic. I mean, make it make sense to me. I mean, even how you drive tells a lot about your character. Every little thing does. If you know what you're looking at, I know what the fuck I'm looking at. And this shit is ridiculous. Y'all people need to grow the fuck up. Even that if you see flashing lights and the lights stop working, that's when you immediately use the light as a motherfucking stop sign. Not just fly through the fucking light. And then you ain't got no car no more because you done got your shit hit. You probably died and now you're fucked up. And you think that case money is something until a couple years go by and now you're fucked. You still feel fucked up and maybe even worse. Oh, God. Anyway, I'm up out this bitch. What is life without love and laughter? You gotta hug yourself, hug somebody, but hug somebody. And again, you guys, I love my job and I love my clients. I really do. But I don't like people nasty ways. They need to change those ways. I just I don't understand. I don't. But we'll figure it out, right? What else? Oh, do I gotta give any more shout outs? Let me see. Shout outs to my little future husband. My hey. Who else? Oh, Tiny and Ti daughter. Hey, hey, little mama. I just seen her face. Who else? Oh, Holly Berry, girl. When I seen you with a nigga, I was like, yeah, bitch, yes, oh, yes, honey, yes. I was like, oh my god, look at her. She looks so happy. Everything ain't for everybody, and everybody ain't for everybody. And people got to realize that. People be trying to force their little stinking ass ways on people. Like, bitch, I just had a conversation with him about that yesterday. Like, if motherfuckers don't want a bitch that don't do this, then you don't need to be fucking with a bitch that do that. But once the word love is used, you think you can change her mind and change that. That's why people so quick to try to make somebody say they love them. I tell you that, the bitch, that don't mean I really do. But my care is like I love you. You feel me? But I ain't never been in love. Okay, so I just be lying about that shit. I love you. And I'm really saying in my mind, I care. I care about you. I can't help it. Shit. You know, that's something else I gotta work on. My yes, my care is like love. So I treat my care just like I handle my love. I know how to love. People just not worth me loving. See, it's a thing. So I know how to love. I ain't never say I couldn't love. I just said I've never been in love. I never said I couldn't do it. Just never did it. All right. But anywho, moving forward, what else? Um, Alrighty. I think that's it, y'all. I'm up out of here for real, y'all. Look, I don't want to leave y'all because I don't know when the next time God gonna let me get on here and talk to y'all. So I'm just trying to hang in there. Like, wait a minute, because I don't know when the next time God gonna. Y'all know I only do my videos when the Most High tell me to do them. I don't just jump up on here every little thing I'm thinking. But it was something. Cause I try to mind my business, especially if I don't know both sides or all sides. You feel me? Because sometimes the intuition works off of that. You feel me? Not always um, seeing ahead or think or tuning in. If that make any sense. Oh man. But who else I want to say? Shout outs to. I'm not good with names. It's so crazy, but I like everybody. I like every shout out to I love Philly artists. Freeway, what's up? Oh man, what's up, Beanie? I'm gonna go to that truck one day. I don't know about that big burger thingy, but I might one day. I don't know when. I did go to what's that? Joe's near the bridge, something Joe's. I went there. It was alright. I just hate that I gotta put my own stuff on there. I want you to put my mayonnaise on there. I want you to put my ketchup on there. It just tastes better for some reason. It just I need the consistency in that. And then that go in my mouth too. I need the consistency. You feel me? I just but it was good though. What we get? I think we got the chicken. I think we got the chicken and cheese steak. But we had split it because I didn't know if we was gonna like it or not. Because Geno's, we don't Geno's like that. No disrespect, G. But hey, it is what it is. Everybody, you feel me, don't like the same things. Everybody different, You feel me? There's some people that eat bloody meat and they'll eat your ass, but I wouldn't. Hmm? I would not. I just had to die. You know why? Because if I was to eat it, I would vomit it back up and get sick off of it. So that what I didn't clear my stomach. So it beats the purpose of eating to try to survive, right? So that's a waste right there. That's making my stomach hurt now. Thinking about that. Oh God, disgusting. I don't want to eat a human. I pass on that. Ah, shout outs to the Cherokees, Hedgebeths. Hey, family. Mhm. Y'all need to call on grandma and them so they can tell you that I'm on a good foot. And y'all need to tap in and help me. Help me fight this spiritual war. Yeah. Help me. Ancestors come help me. Yeah. It's like, no, you see, I got my feather. I've been calling them, boy. They've been answering too. All right, I'm really getting sleepy. I'm really getting sleepy. I got another 2 hours, and then I can go to sleep. So that's it. Sleep. All right, let me go for all y'all. I don't know when I'm going to see you guys again, but just know that I care about you guys, and I'm trying to come up with some things to save the world, to save the planet. Everybody stay safe. Just try to be cool. You feel me? Like, just stay calm. Just try to be understanding. You feel me? I know I do. I try. And I am understanding. I'm very good at understanding. I get it. I do. But that has nothing to do with, you feel me, the integrity part. But anywho, I'm out of here. Deuces.